Seagull friends, family, and alumni. My name is Monica Polizzi, and I have the privilege of serving as the athletic director of campus recreation here at Salisbury University. Today is a fantastic day to be a Seagull, and I'm so thankful to see so many friends, family, alumni, and supporters of SU baseball here today as we unveil a special recognition piece in honor of Coach Deane Deshon. While I haven't been back on the Eastern Shore for even a year yet, Salisbury is my home. I went to high school just a few minutes from this very spot, which is why being here today is even more special. I'm honored to be a part of Salisbury University Athletics, a national powerhouse and tremendous force in the landscape of Division III, thanks to the foundation that was built by our legendary coaches, like Margie Knight, Jerry DiBartolo, Mike McGlinchey, Ward Lambert, Dick Yopes, Ben Maggs, and of course, Deane Deshon. I can't think of a more fitting person to honor for their accomplishments and dedication to Seagull baseball. Known as the father of Salisbury baseball, I have truly enjoyed hearing the stories of Digger, as he was affectionately called. I never got to meet Coach Deshon, but having had conversations with his former players, coaches, and peers like Pat Lamboni, Rob Disbennett, Doug Fleetwood, and many, many more, I feel like I have a glimpse into the person and leader that was Coach Deshon. Looking out and seeing his family here, and all his former players and friends, there is no doubt he has cemented his place among the SU greats. It was that same passion and love for SU that prompted Coach Deshon to create the Coach Deane Deshon Seagull Baseball Endowment with an estate gift upon his passing. He always planned ahead, and with that love and generosity, he created a fund that will impact our baseball program for generations to come. Let's give a round for that. I would be remiss without thanking our Hall of Famer, former player, and SU legendary athletic trainer Pat Lamboni for his work and communication with the family, alumni, and friends while helping to organize this event. I would also like to thank Coach Rob Disbennett, who coached with Deane, as well as our alumni office and the SU Foundation for all you all have done to make today possible. Thank you. Thank you to the numerous friends, former players, and family members who donated to the Coach Deane Deshon Recognition Fund that allowed us to honor him today. Finally, a special thank you to the Deshon family who have traveled here from all over the country to celebrate with us today. Thank you for sharing him for all those years. Thank you for helping make this such a special day. Thank you. There is no doubt that Coach Deshon and the foundation that he built helped our baseball team raise the NCAA National Championship Trophy as our 2021 national champions. So now I would like to introduce the coach of that championship team, our current head baseball coach, Troy Brohawn.
Thank you. I'd just like to start by thanking the Deshon family, friends, and alumni for being here for this tremendous event today. I wasn't fortunate enough to know Coach Deshon, but about 5 or 6 years ago, we had an alumni function, our first one in many, many years, and word got out that he was going to attend, and before you know it, we had 250 former student athletes attending, obviously for the brotherhood, but also to see Coach Deshon. And throughout that night, I walked around and I talked to many of them, and they all had fond memories of playing for him, but all of them talked about the impact that he made in their lives, both on and off the field. And I know as a coach, that's one of the highest compliments that you can receive from your student athletes. I'd like to thank the alumni for again coming together to get funds together to have this special event. Without you guys, a lot of things that go on in this program don't happen, and I don't want that to go unnoticed. Our success is your success, and when we won the national championship in 2021, between myself, Coach Sires, we probably got 300-400 texts from former alumni congratulating us, and every text back was, "This win was your win as well." So everything that happens here in this program, the alumni have a lot to do with it. Lastly, as Monica said, I'd like to thank the Deane Deshon and the Deshon family for the endowment. That'll keep his name synonymous with Salisbury baseball forever, and it will also continue to impact student athletes for generations to come. So I want to give you a round of applause for that. And with that being said, I hope you guys, there's a lot of people here. I'd love for you guys to fill the stands today. It's a big conference game. Enjoy some baseball. And as always, go Gulls. Yeah,
And now we'd like to welcome to the podium our dedicated Seagull fan and president of Salisbury University, Dr. Lynn Lepre.
Good morning, everybody. It is an absolute pleasure to be here with you today as we honor one of the greatest Seagulls in SU history, Deane Deshon. Affectionately known as the father of SU baseball, Deane leaves behind a legacy that is woven with dedication, passion, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. For a remarkable 34 years, Coach Deshon took to the diamond, sculpting not only athletes, but instilling values of discipline and perseverance. His tenure boasts an impressive record of 553 wins, 446 losses, and 12 ties, a testament to his profound influence on the sport and all the lives that he touched. Inducted into the SU Athletics Hall of Fame in 1998, Deane's contributions were etched into SU's storied athletics history. His leadership propelled SU baseball to soaring heights, with 5 NCAA tournament appearances and 4 bids to the NIAI championships. In 1995, Coach Deshon's remarkable prowess was recognized as he was named the Capital Athletic Conference Coach of the Year, a distinction that underscored his unparalleled coaching expertise. Furthermore, he earned 2 NIAI District Baseball Coach of the Year awards, a testament to his enduring excellence. But his brilliance was not defined and confined to the baseball diamond alone, as we've just heard. For 8 years, he donned the mantle of head basketball coach, guiding young athletes with the same fervor and wisdom. Simultaneously, he took on the mantle of athletics director, a role he embraced with his characteristic zeal, all while imparting knowledge in the classroom. A truly remarkable legacy. Coach Deshon's remarkable achievements were honored at the NCAA D3 Baseball Coach of the Year, a crowning moment in a career defined by unparalleled success and unwavering dedication. The recognition that we unveil today allows us to forever remember the impact that Coach Deshon had on SU and all who interacted with him. And knowing the important place that SU held in Deane's heart, the piece you will see unveiled in just a moment will go to Deane's family when it is replaced with the permanent fixture in the coming months. So, as we honor Coach Deshon's legacy, not only on the field, off the field, the impact he's had on all of you, if you would, with me, turn your attention over to our recognition piece. It will be my great pleasure to officially acknowledge Coach Deane Deshon's great impact on Salisbury University. Would you come up and remove the cover? Let's take this off. Ready? part, this granite piece that you see unveiled today, will again go to Deane's family when it's replaced by the permanent bronze fixture, which we now display here. This is what it's actually going to look like, and it will take over the entire pedestal you see in front of our stadium. Absolute pleasure to welcome Deane's wife of 70 years, Deane Deshon, and Pat Lamboni, a good friend, to the podium.
Wow. I don't know what to say. I'm just thrilled and so pleased and thankful to everyone who came today.
Many of you don't know me, but I'm Pat Lamboni. I came here in 1976 with a bunch of ragtag guys from around Baltimore and D.C. area, and we played for Coach Deshon. And we were all talking about Coach Deshon last night. And one of the things we talked about are silly things that happened. And obviously, you see in there, it has his nickname was Digger. And everybody's, I think it was the teams before us gave him that name because he was always working on his pride and joy of the fields. The field behind, which was now Mags, the field here that he built, and was one of the first AstroTurf fields all over in the country, and then the second AstroTurf field that he helped build, and his name always was Digger. But you know what? I think there's a lot of things we talked about last night, but there's one thing, the why behind why he was so affectionately known as Digger. And that's because the field was his way of helping us be the best that we could be. That field had to be perfect. That's because he wanted us to have the best possible facility, and that's why Digger means more than just that. There's what's behind that. The other thing, we talked about small ball last night, all of us. He was well before all these analytics. He already had it figured out. He thought you get that runner on first base and get him to second, he is going to score at a higher percentage than anybody else if you did that. You know what? We all did it, and we were good at it. And it was thanks to Deane. The other thing is that transcended off the field. I can remember that when my wife and I were looking to build a house or get a house, he was in his typical, Rambo. I just built a house down in Fruitland. There's a lot across the street from me. Coach, I can't afford that. I don't know. Hey, go talk to the guy. 9 months later, I'm Deane Deshon's neighbor. I mean, talk about the intuition that he had for us. I'm also thankful because, a lot of us just showed up here. We weren't recruited. He wasn't a huge recruiter. We just showed up. But man, when we showed up, we played. We practiced hard, we played hard, we had great assistant coaches. I know that Jeff Barnes was ours back in 1977, 78. The first two teams to get to the NCAA playoffs, just to make sure everybody knows that. But anyway, he saw things in people. He really did. And when I came here, I was not going to play baseball. I played community college. I came here. I wanted to be an athletic trainer. And two of the most influential people in my life, Hunter Smith, who many of you know, and Deane Deshon, decided that, hey, this guy should be able to do both. I was the first one to be able to play a sport and be an athletic trainer. And you know what? I owe them all that I am today. Because after 39 years as the head athletic trainer here, Deane Deshon was the guy that hired me back. And so I have everything in the world to thank for him. And also, my wife Grace and I, we lived across the street. TV was our rock. We're young, we didn't know anything, but we had one daughter who was pretty ornery. But Grace would get home from work, He'll be sitting there helping hold Stacy and take her for a walk and put her on a dryer so it would shake. Keep it to shine. So, and now the legacy of him with this beautiful memorial, and then with him, you know, with the dedication of the endowment, it goes to show you that he transcended more than statistics. He transcended more than that baseball field. He's a legend. And I'm so appreciative to be his friend, his colleague, and, you know, one of his players. I'm so happy to see so many alumni here. You young guys, they're some of the best baseball players ever graced this field, right out here. So talk to them, learn from them, because I tell you what, you're here, and this is here because of what we all started back so many years ago with Coach Deshon. So thank you for being here. I appreciate your donations to this memorial, but you know, it doesn't stop there. You know, Coach Deshon's legacy should go on forever, and the baseball outing we had yesterday, we had a great time. It was 40 guys. I'd like to see that double next year. And I'd like to see us be able to contribute to the baseball team for years to come in his name. So thank you for being here. Enjoy the day. The sun's coming out. Coach Deshon's taking care of us again. So have a good day. Thank you.
Once again, thank you to each and every one of you for being here today. Your support for Coach Deshon and Seagull Baseball is absolutely unmatched. We look forward to a great day of Seagull Athletics events, and we hope you'll stick around to watch all of our teams in action. We've got lacrosse, track and field, softball, and then we'll hope to see you back here at 2 o'clock for the first pitch of baseball. Thank you, and go Gulls.